And
they don't like each other.
Okay.
All right. Allies, break up, okay? Awkward encounter. At best, this was Shaq and Kobe. But we've seen Taylor and Katie, Trump and Pence, like, you name it. Like, the real wrestling heads online, like the big time wrestling guys, they know what this is. And this is Michaels and Jannetty in the barber shop. And I was just ready for just the big kick to the sweet chin music. And that's all that was missing. But here's the thing. Let me sit back down. I like that those guys don't like each other. It's authentic. It's real. It's like you and I used to talk about last year. I like that Ben Johnson doesn't like the Packers. It's a genuine article. Yeah. I'm into it.
No, I agree. You felt like that was performative.
Yeah, I do. I think a lot of things that some of those guys do are performative, them in particular. But let me give you something, Ernest, football. Yeah. Let me build the man up because I just called him performative. I think A.J. Brown is going to be a maniac on the field this year. Like, and here's the comp, okay? 29-year-old Randy Moss goes to the Patriots, some of the same baggage. 29-year-old A.J. Brown goes to the Patriots, by far the most talented quarterback he's ever had. Due respect to Mariota and Tannehill and all those. Even in college, A.J. Brown never had a real pro quarterback. This is the most talented guy he's ever had. I'm not even, like, to the moon on this. Like, an all-pro season. Everything is possible.
I agree.
I love it this year.
All right, so the fun thing about this mashup, now that NFL Network, ESPN are all sort
of
it's
all fun. I love being here.
Under one umbrella.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard this about ESPN. Sometimes they say that we're a little cowboy over the top.
What?
You get the memo that says you have to talk about the Cowboys. No one says you have to talk about the Cowboys. I root for the team that was their most hated rival in Washington, and I love to make fun of the fact that since I've worked at ESPN, which is a long-ass time, never once have they played for an NFC championship, let alone a title. Because that's fact.
I remember.
That's a fact.
Yes.
I think they're going to be good.
You do?
I really do. I like their defense. And please, put this on whatever, Cliff's Notes, however you want to.
Cliff's Notes? What do you, the
it's shortened my first version? Show. I've been at the beach a lot.
Of the Merchant of Venice?
It hasn't been terrible so far.
I don't want to read the Taming of the Shrew. Give me the short version.
What's the thing you do to click it?
Twitter?
No, you save something. Note, I don't know.
No one on the stage even knows. There's 50 people out here and we're still lost. But
I'm
what is
saying,
the point
make fun of me later when the Cowboys stink. I think they're
freezing
good.
Cold Takes?
What do you, that.
He's got a book coming out.
Bookmark it.
Yes. Put it on the Cliff Notes.
Bang.
Scott, when you're driving your sons around, will you guys ever hit the Taco Bell? I'm asking.
Sure.
Okay. Taco Bell for like 50 years has just been taking like the same 5 ingredients and just repurposing them.
Yeah, chalupa, whatever.
But now it's the nacho chalupa.
Uh-huh.
Cowboys are the Taco Bell team. It's the same thing for decades. We have a fancy quarterback. We have a big old owner. We have a defensive end. It's just like this is now the Tostitos nacho wrap.
Yeah, but
nacho.
Yeah, but let me give you the Cliff's Notes.
The short version.
Think about it. Caleb Downs, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
it's all great.
Gary, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
Quinnen up front from last year. Come on.
Beef, tomatoes, shell, cheese. Over and over. And it's good. It's always good. I love Taco Bell. Believe me. Right. Even through the lettuce thing, I was eating Taco Bell. I'm a madman. But I've seen this over the years.
You're a sociopath.
If it burns, I like to touch to see if it burns.
All right.
Is this team different? Is this chalupa different than the gordita?
I just told you the Cliff Notes, the bookmark, whatever. I think they're good. You have one more thing. Go. Is it Caleb? Is it the Caleb thing or is it something else?
Well, it's actually personal.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
One of the things I like about you and your social media is that people will see you in public and send you pictures of yourself that you don't know you're being photographed.
Yeah.
And I have a picture of you in person. And bring it up. Look at Van Pelt. No. Now, is this a hairpiece or what is this? And what are you doing and what were you doing here?
Well, I was at a race and obviously I had my headphones on so I didn't the noise
I thought that was to block out the haters.
No. Hey, Cat Williams said if you don't have any haters, you better have some by the end of summer, and we still got 2 weeks left in summer. No, I don't know. People just send that to me. Shout out to the late great John Clayton. I felt like it was sort of an homage to him. That's
I'm done with my segment.
There you go. That's not actually me.
It's not?
No.
Because that Van Pelt had an actual pelt on the back of his head, which kind of tracked.
True. And I've threatened to my wife that I'm going to let the sides grow out, and she's like, no, not if you want to hang out with me, you won't. So I haven't.
At least you don't have the grays. I'm turning into Paulie Walnuts over here. It's just,
See, that's the good thing about being bald. Is
No grays.
I haven't aged for 20 years. I've just looked the same.
I need the Cliff
mogged.
Notes version of how to be bald. That's the version.
I loved everything about the segment except the part where I couldn't remember that I called it Cliff's Notes.
It's okay. Can I close with 9-year-old Nando?
Please.
Will you say hi to Mr. Signetti for me, please?
We already taped this interview.
I blew it. I thought we were faking that it was going to be live.
We'll go to the Spearmint Rhino. We'll talk about it at the Rhino. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Brandt.
I'm going to make a run for the border. Live Moss, Dallas Cowboys.
Great to be with you. There's definitely some open on the way home.
Oh, yeah. There always is. Fourth meal. I'm into it.
$10 and you're good to go. All right. When we continue, and then, Joe, we looked at this through the lens of the quarterbacks, and I think there were some fairly positive returns from the Houston side. I'm interested in what you see from Vegas as they are on a monumental rebuild that begins in earnest tonight.
Yeah, I think when you look back at last year, you know, they had Pete Carroll, head coach who likes veterans around him. They had Geno Smith, the quarterback. They feel like light years from that. And now that they've embarked on this gigantic rebuild, and even tonight, I mean, we didn't see anybody in the offensive line. We didn't see Ashton Genty. We didn't see Brock Bowers. We didn't see starters on the defense. I still don't think we know exactly how good or what they're going to be all about. But they're going about it the right way. They've got a lot more talent now, young talent, than they did a year ago. Mendoza seems like the right guy, and it's just onward and upward from here. But they've got a ways to go, and they play in a tough division.
Yeah, without question there. And Troy, before the game, we talked about Mendoza, and you said he has impressed you. There's an old adage, you can't be late across the middle in the National Football League. I mean, there's going to be plenty of learning moments. What did he get tonight that he could use moving forward?
You know, some of that. I think the interception being one of them. Whether it's hard to know from here whether he thought the back was going to just stay stationary or if he just didn't anticipate the linebacker being as fast as he is. You know, those are the things, as I talked about, that he'll get accustomed to as he gets more and more experience. But I am really impressed with him, and I just think that as I said in the game, a lot of quarterbacks come into this league and you know they have all this ability, but you just don't know, okay, what kind of leader are they? How important is the game to them? Are they going to put in the time? Are they going to do the little things? With him, I mean, you check every box and you say, if he doesn't have success with his talent and then with his mindset of wanting to be great, I would say then, which is oftentimes the case, I would say the organization failed him and didn't get enough good players around him. I think that with Clint Kubiak, he's going to have good coaching on the offensive side of the ball. I do like some of these young players that they have in. You know, Joe mentions Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers. I mean, that's a pretty good place to start, to have those two corner pieces offensively. Now it's about protecting them. They got to get better at wide receiver. Those things will happen as well. But, you know, you don't solve everything in one offseason. But I do like the feel of this. And if Mendoza is who we think they are, this is a Raiders organization that looks to have a bright future.
I'd love to close with a quick thought on Houston. Joe Burrow said now or never in Cincinnati. I can't imagine that Houston is in a state of urgency that's quite that profound. But I'm just interested in being around this Texans group, the sense that you guys have of just how ready they are to take that next step, because I have to feel like they're on the short list of teams that could reasonably get to L.A. and represent their conference.
Well, when you have a defense like they have, yeah, the expectations are all the way to Los Angeles and playing in the Super Bowl, and they've had those expectations now for a couple of years. You know, this team has everything in place to be as good as anybody in football.
Yeah, and you added the running back in Montgomery. David Montgomery was a huge get. The offensive line with Rutledge they drafted looks like he's going to be their center. They're trying to finally settle down the offensive line. And then every bit of the spotlight goes right to the quarterback. And when you think about, you know, Anderson got his extension, C.J. Stroud did not. They have time here to figure it all out. But actions speak louder than words. And so they said we've had, quote, unquote, good contact about the deal, but the deal hasn't happened. I think they want to see it happen in January, considering how he played, talking about C.J. Stroud this past playoff. But if he plays well, and he doesn't have to be great, he can be good with his defense and everything else that's around him. Right. They're as good as anybody in the NFL. So I agree with what Troy said. And CJ's a great guy. had a tremendous rookie year. I mean, as good as we've seen, and now he's just got to find that form again.
Troy, are you afraid that Joe's going to leave you to be a game show host full time? He was pretty good at it.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I mean, you tape like
Put your
5
response
shows
in the form of a question, huh?
Yeah, I didn't do that. Are you afraid? Forget it, guys. We'll see you in Kansas City. Look forward to the journey to SoFi as a group, man. It's going to be an honor to be in your company as always.
Be great. Thanks, Scott.
Back at you.
All right, fellas, be well. Joe and